And when I sat down and we started talking, I realized I was looking at her for the first time. That was, I think, the moment that I knew that, like, this is something special. It just felt like home. We met pretty much at the advent of the outbreak of the novel coronavirus.
We had mutual friends all throughout high school growing up. We matched on Hinge.
I was on my way back from the legislative session where I work, and I had to take a stop in Orlando. I was just looking at Hinge that one night, and I'm like, wow, she's beautiful.
We had agreed to go on a date, and then lockdown happened, but we agreed to have like a virtual date. We watched The Little Prince.
I had flowers sent to her house.
Our first date was a little bit awkward because it was at my parents' house, and he brought his pet rabbit for me to meet. I had a really sweet time with that. But we just like clicked, like it felt right.
She initiated our first kiss.
I did.
I try to be a chivalrous man.
I think he was very shy, like he was being very polite. We had been like dating and talking for so long that like I felt so comfortable with him that we were just watching a movie and I just like kissed him.
I think I knew probably when we had our first argument. I can't even remember what it was about. But I just remember that we had set up a process of respect. We were able to diffuse that argument in such a peaceful way that we ended up really growing from it. For me, marriage is not just about the good times, it's about the times you don't get along. And knowing who a person is in those moments really matters.
I knew I wanted to marry Angel, not like in one moment, but like many moments. Oddly enough, seeing how he took care of his rabbit, how he would order me flowers, he would order things for my family too. He loved me and everything about me.
The proposal was a project that was long in the making.
The proposal was very, in a good way, unexpected because we were both so busy prior to that.
I had just come off of like a 6-month period of work that was super intensive. The last day of session was her birthday. So I had already worked on in advance to leave early and went down to Orlando to surprise her. And then we went to Washington, D.C. for her to see the cherry blossoms when they're in bloom.
That's one of my favorite places in the world. I had my agenda to show him every spot, but he seemed very distracted. We were like sitting down and he like started saying something that now to me is a blank. But then like he's like, I need to get my sunglasses. And then he turned and like gave me the box and asked the question on one knee. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what is happening?
I think my favorite thing about Adriana is the fact that she is one of the strongest people that I've ever met. I respect that about her. I admire her. I see everything that she's been handed in life. The fact that she's overcome so much and that she still has the ability to find little sparks of joy in the little things. It's helped me become better as a person. That to me is like such a special relationship that I've never felt with any other person. We challenge each other in the right ways and we lift each other up. She's just taught me to like stop and smell the roses.
He's very selfless. He is the peacemaker in most situations. I think he wants to be a scholar for the rest of his life. Like he always wants to learn more and more. And he pushes himself to be the best person he could be. I dream that we will be able to have a life that is without a lot of hardship. I hope that we don't have to be like worried so much about like my health. I want to be able to travel. I want a big dog with him. I just want to do nothing with him all the time.
Her being immunocompromised, being able to go out, go make up for lost time, go on adventures. She's going to be very patiently listening to me, give her guided tours of all of the historical cities that we go visit in Europe. And I will be very excitedly listening to her as she tells me all about the plants and the art and the music and the drama and the nature and everything else that has to go with the places that we're at. If that means that we'll have children or no children, or what it looks like, how we'll have a family and make one and grow something together, contribute to the world in a meaningful and profound way, that's the only thing that I would hope to say that we got done. You make me so happy. You make me so joyful, you frustrate me, you bring all of these things to me that I never had thought that I would get the privilege of experiencing with one person before. I can't wait to grow into this world with you, and you are right now running around scared because there might be a snake by your feet. So I just want you to know I'm on my way. I'll make sure that no snakes ever go by your feet again.